Well, this is a goodie. We've got the all-new Apple HomePod here. That's the second generation of HomePod. Comes in this colour, midnight, also in white, this soft mesh exterior. That's all made from recycled materials, apparently. So it's quite heavy, and that's because they've packed a lot of tech inside here. Now, if you think that it looks slightly familiar, that's because you might have had experience with one of these or some of these. That's the HomePod Mini, but as you can see, this is a big granddaddy version of that. So as you would expect, it's a bigger sound, a fuller sound, and well, a louder sound, to be honest. That's all partly due to the fact that we've got a massive woofer in there, which it goes up and down about that far when it needs to. So that's pretty impressive. And then there are 5 beam-forming tweeters in the base of that to help with those higher frequencies. Put it all together, and the idea is you really make the most of Apple's spatial sound feature, which for the tracks that are mixed that way, you almost have the impression that you're in the room with the musicians. So it's really cool. We didn't get the original HomePod here in New Zealand. It wasn't marketed to us back 5 years ago. So this is our first opportunity to introduce this into our Apple ecosystems, should we decide to. I have decided to plug it in. So let's go and have a look and see how it works, and we'll see some other features along the way. Okay, so now we've got the HomePod all plugged in, and I really wanted to start off by demonstrating how crisp and clear and warm and spacious all that new audio engineering they've packed into that HomePod sounds. So first up, I need to get the music out of my phone and onto the speaker. So let's show you another little HomePod trick. So here we go. We're playing on the phone, but if I She's out again tonight. Just hand it off onto the speaker like that, it's like a magic trick. But enough of me, let's listen to Elvis Costello. Baby plays around, and so it seems. Hey Siri, pause. So as you can see, obviously the speaker responds to voice commands just like any Siri-enabled device. You can control, use it as a central point of control for all your HomeKit devices, and more of those devices are becoming compatible with the Apple ecosystem all the time. As you can hear, it sounds like Elvis Costello is more or less in the room, like I was talking about before. But we can do even better than that. What's better than one HomePod? That's right, 2 HomePods. 2 HomePods have got to be better than one, right? And of course they are. As soon as you set them up, these things are the easiest things to set up, I tell you, just like most Apple devices actually. It'll ask you if you want to set them up as a stereo pair, which you can then do. And then you can take full advantage of songs with cool stereo effects. Hey Siri, play Ramble On by Led Zeppelin.
Ramble On by Led Zeppelin now playing.
Now, whether you're picking this up or not, I'm hoping that you can hear acoustic guitar coming from here and whatever it is John Bonham was doing with his drumsticks over here. And of course, one of the other cool things about having 2 HomePods is what better use for them than to use them as your home theatre system as well. That's right, they will pair just as easily with your Apple TV, becoming your default audio device for that, with all the latest and greatest audio codecs to play through there. Bit of science fiction. If anybody who knows me knows that I love a bit of this. And let's ramp it up and see what we think. So yeah, as you can see, you really do get a full home cinema experience with these new HomePods.